Well, with load shedding easing over the past week, the country is still waiting for President Cyril Ramaphosa's new electricity plan to boost the energy grid. With that plan expected any day now, one former Eskom executive is calling on the president to declare an energy emergency in the country. And that, of course, is not a new call. But here's Newzroom Afrika's Andersen with that report.
On Monday, the 11th of July, President Cyril Ramaphosa revealed that government will soon announce a new plan to help get the crippled energy grid back on track. The announcement was expected in the coming days, but well over a week later, there still has not been any news. Despite the wait, the president has not shied away from all things electricity though. Last weekend, Ramaphosa went on an oversight visit at Tutuka Power Station in Mpumalanga. He was joined by Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan as well as Police Minister Becky Cele. Tutuka has been Eskom's worst performing station, with several claims of sabotage and theft being made publicly by the power utility. Despite 2 hours of meetings with Eskom management, Ramaphosa still hopped on a helicopter to Megawatt Park, where he held several more meetings with the power utility's bosses. While we wait for details of the new measures, we do know that the plan will look to cut some of the red tape to get more energy onto the grid. Now, former City Power and Eskom executive Vali Pariachi is calling on Ramaphosa to declare an energy emergency in the country to help speed up that process.
Unlike the COVID situation where we had real impact on the ground, of course here we have impact as well, is that it allows government and the various agencies and organs of state to fast track and debottleneck and remove those blockages. So, pursuant to the emergency, it's obviously, from a Munich perspective, is to remove all, as I said, the legislative, regulatory constraints.
Pariachi, who currently serves as a strategic advisor to the Association of Municipal Electricity Utilities of South Africa, stresses that any emergency declaration must also ensure that focus is placed on local procurement of electricity. This means giving municipalities the green light to easily add to the grid. Meanwhile, Ramaphosa raised eyebrows on Wednesday at the opening of the inaugural Black Industrialist Conference. During his speech, he insisted that the government has worked hard over the last 2 years to add more electricity to the grid.
We have done much over the last 4 years to transform the country's energy landscape and bring new generation capacity online. But that is not enough, and we need to do much more and to move faster. That is why I've brought together all relevant departments and entities to work on an integrated set of measures to add additional power to our grid in the shortest possible time.
So while load shedding looks set to remain a feature in South Africans' lives, the government's plan will be key in determining just how long the country remains in the dark. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Andersen in Johannesburg.